and welcome back. So today I have a really good one. This is my review of the book The Martian by Andy Weir. This is obviously the version that came out after the movie, as you can see by the picture on the front. This is the first novel that Andy Weir wrote, and in my opinion, it's the best. I've reviewed the other two. I'll put links in the description of this video to his other two, which were very, very good. But this one was fantastic. So some things I liked about it. It was definitely, it's a great read. It keeps you turning the pages. It's very, very interesting. It's not at all, it never got draggy at any point. And it's a really great story. Really, really good. Well written. The twists and turns are great. In comparison, now the movie, they have a movie of this, which is awesome. I definitely recommend you see the movie. But this is one of those few, instances where I think both are equally good, and you should do. I would recommend both, reading the book and seeing the movie, because the book goes much more into detail in certain areas, certain things that the movie does not, like when he's trying to travel to a certain spot and everything that happens along the way. A lot of that is not detailed or as detailed in the movie. Movie's great, but it's just much more in-depth, much more detail, much more, a lot of storytelling. It's really, really good. The other thing that's interesting about reading this book, even if you've seen the movie and seeing the movie, it doesn't matter, in my opinion, which you do first, it makes no difference, is to see, to compare the influence. Like when I saw the movie first, and I thought, if you've seen it, Matt Damon's character, he's very, he wisecracks a lot and makes a lot of, so I thought that was something Matt Damon brought to the role. But in reading the book, it's actually written in the book. He's very a wisecracky kind of guy and funny. And so it was really interesting to me to read the book and compare that to the movie and where did those influences come from? Like I said, I originally thought that was something the actor brought, but then I realized when I read it, it's actually written into the book. It's really great story. This book is, I'll tell you how long, 369 pages. It was a pretty quick read for me. It didn't take long. I think it was 3 days. And it's just really good. It bounces back and forth. The majority of it is from the character's point of view. What's his name? I can't remember his name, but the main character, his point of view. Then it does bounce back and forth to NASA, various characters in NASA, different plot points that happen throughout. A lot of it was, I will say, the movie was very, very faithful to the book. There's no huge, major changes. All the different steps and things that happened, it was very, very well done, compared to the book. But the book just has a lot more detail. It's a lot of fun to read. I just really do recommend it. Like I said, while I do think it's the best of the three, it's the first he wrote, Andy Weir, and I think it's the best. I do think the others are definitely worth reading. He's a really great author, so I definitely recommend it. And like I said, I'll put the links to my reviews of the other two in the description of this one. But yeah, what else? It was really, really well written. Instead of chapters, he uses log entries and different souls, which are basically days on Mars. Soul 1, Soul 2, Soul 3. So that's how it kind of, there are also chapters, but it's really neat how it kind of chronicles the, what he's going through and the order of events and how he's got to problem solve and how he has to deal with unforeseen circumstances, unforeseen catastrophes that happen to him, which are definitely going to affect how many different, what's also cool is to see how many different factors you have to consider, or he's got to consider in living on Mars. I mean, how many different things, food, water, temperature, radiation. I mean, all kinds of the pressure, all kinds of things that he's got to consider and take, and it's just really, really well written, well researched, I believe. It's just an excellent book. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. If you can, I mean, go out and get it. Get it at your, local public library. That's what I did. Won't cost you anything, and it's a really entertaining few days. Um, so check it out. So yeah, so thanks again to everyone who has subscribed. If you haven't yet, please consider clicking that subscribe button if you like the content. I've got a lot of other great stuff, more great things coming. I have other book reviews you can check out or in a playlist called Book Nook. So you can check out my Book Nook playlist, and you can go through that if you'd like. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Click a thumbs up if you like it. Share the video. Comment. I answer all comments. And we'll see you next time.